I'm super excited about this, you guys.
Does not have to look like Pinterest.
That's why we do tutorials.
Hi, I'm Shalane, this is Dean, and we are GrassRoots Living.
About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distraction.
Hi friends, we are so glad that you're with us again today. We're excited about today's video. We had such a really fabulous time over the weekend going camping with some friends, and you guys probably saw that last video where we were camping with Jenny and Ron, and Jenny was doing some sewing in her camper, and I said, "You're doing what?" And so yeah, she was sewing in her little camper and she made it look like it was super easy. So, and if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it for you. But one thing we did besides Jenny sewing is that we ate a lot. I think I put on 20 pounds over the weekend. It was so good. We ate so much. And one of the things we did was orange rolls. Well, I usually make orange rolls in a Dutch oven, but I didn't have my Dutch oven, so we were using cast iron skillet and a little pan, and I said, well, let's just do a little tutorial on orange rolls in a Dutch oven without my Dutch oven. So it was good.
Tweak it a little bit.
You'll see, but at least you'll get the idea and you'll learn from my mistakes. Life is not Pinterest. We're gonna have some fun, so let's make some orange rolls. Good morning, friends. This morning we're out camping, of course, because that's what we do, and we're camping with some friends actually, and we're gonna make orange rolls for breakfast. So the first thing we're gonna do to make these orange rolls is just get some oranges and cut the meat out of the oranges, because you're just going to need the shell, I guess, to cook your orange rolls in. You want to do that instead of directly on the pan, because on the pan it's more easy to burn the rolls. So we're just going to cook the rolls in an orange. This one is super juicy, you guys. We're going to have to get a bowl. So there are 8 oranges or 8 orange rolls, and so we're going to have to get 4 oranges, cut them in half, and take the meat out. Now yesterday I already did 2 of the oranges. I don't know why I did 2 and then stopped. I got sidetracked. We're camping with friends and they're so fabulous and adorable, and I didn't want to be in here cutting oranges. So Dean's outside getting our campfire ready. We really should have started at least an hour ago. We're going to need a lot of hot coals. I prefer cooking over coals, even though we're cooking above the fire, right? Not on it, like some things you would. The coals just provide a more even, balanced heat. We'll see. Today we might be cooking over flame instead of coals because we're getting such a late start. I think it's already 7:30. I don't know. Kind of late. Jenny said she'd been working all week to get oranges all cleaned out and ready for orange rolls over the campfire, and then she forgot to bring them. But that's okay, because I didn't know she had done that. So I brought oranges with me. So I've got them. I just didn't have them all cleaned out. All right, friends, this is the amount of meat I got just out of those 2 oranges. It's kind of really hard to gauge that, I guess. But it's a lot. It's a lot of meat, a lot of juice. So that's going to make a really good, orange upside down cake or smoothie or orange Julius or whatever we decide to make with that. That's a lot of good stuff. But right now, we just need our orange cups. Let's go make some breakfast. Okay, so it was a little bit stubborn, so I had to heat up the pan, but I went ahead and heated it up. I used my foil and finished cleaning that all out. It's just got a few little crumbs on it, so I'm just gonna take a paper towel, finish wiping that out. I might put a little baking grease on it, or maybe some butter or something before I put the orange rolls in. Maybe not, it's pretty well seasoned, but we're ready to start cooking. All right, so we've cleaned out the oranges, cut them in half. You saw me do that this morning. And like I said, I usually do this in a Dutch oven, but we're gonna do our cast iron skillet this morning just because I didn't know where my Dutch oven was and I didn't want to hunt it down. And they're not all four gonna fit in the cast iron. So we're putting it in here. Because Jenny was asking me this morning, do you always do it in here? And I said, I've never done it this way. So we're doing a tutorial for you on something I've never done, but I assume it's going to work.
Well, we're very hopeful, and they look like they're going to be delicious.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about this, you guys.
We went to film this morning, and I was just about to get it started, and I said, wait, Jenny's got the orange rolls. I didn't know if I should go banging on her door this early in the morning. Miss Jenny.
Hey, neighbor. Ooh, it's a little chilly this morning. It's actually warmer degrees, guys, than it's been in a couple of days, but we've got a wind.
Yeah. So we're just going to take them out. Here, you do some and I'll do some.
All right.
Oh, I don't know. They're going to be messy, not fancy.
There we go. So you just set them in like this? You don't have to like grease the inside of the orange or...
No, as a matter of fact, you want to get your orange pretty cleaned out. I've got mine a little bit wet, so our oranges are going to be a little bit wet, but the more dried out they are, the drier your orange roll is going to be. Look at me, Jenny, for real.
Now, just take it apart and roll it back up.
Okay. Do you think I would make a good quilter? Because I feel like I'm kind of a disaster.
No. Finished is better than perfect.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
Hands
saying
down.
no.
Finished
don't quilt.
is better than perfect.
Okay, look at yours are so pretty.
Wait, where's number 4 of yours?
I must have
You must have
doubled
doubled up.
Do I have a double?
Let me see here. Let's see here.
My rolls.
Here's a piece of one. You've got to find the other part.
Oh my goodness. Is it in yours?
It wants to be with its family. Come on. All right. No, mine are all singles.
This has got to be.
This has got to be here. Just unroll it. Let's unroll it. We'll find that. Oh yeah, there it is.
There's 2 here.
There's 2. Oh,
Very
there it is.
sneaky.
There we go.
Very sneaky.
Remember when you used to make snakes like out of dough
Yeah.
when you were a kid?
That's good stuff.
Those were the days.
All right.
All right.
So come in and see. Can you see what these look like? Yeah.
This is going to be amazing, you guys. Cinnamon
Aren't they
rolls
gorgeous?
cooked in oranges. We're going to cover them with foil.
Yep.
And
So let's do that. I'm going to double the foil because anytime I do make my cast iron skillet into a Dutch oven, I double the foil on top because remember, you're putting coals on top to create your oven. An oven, of course, is just heat coming from the top and the bottom. So use heavy duty foil and double it up. It's windy today, you guys.
yeah, but we still got to eat.
Gotta eat. Okay, so I'm not gonna put this foil on here like real tight over the top, right? Because the orange rolls need to raise a little bit. We don't want them to bump in to that foil because they'll burn the top of them. So I'm gonna try to raise the foil up a little bit so we've got some room underneath there.
And I'm just trying to be obedient and raise, do what she says.
She's following directions. All right, if you're enjoying this video, please make sure you give it a great big thumbs up and subscribe.
And don't forget to hit the notification bell.
Let's get back to the video. All right, I think we're good. We're just gonna put it on the fire. Dean made a fire this morning for me. All right.
I love that you're trying it in a skillet. I think that's so cool.
Yeah.
That to me, like, all of a sudden everything feels easier, you know.
Right, because not everybody has a Dutch oven, and some people are actually intimidated by a Dutch oven, which they shouldn't be. But not everybody has one. So, these are just dollar store pans, right, that we've doubled up, and then this. So we're gonna take a second, we're gonna spread out the fire a little bit so it's underneath both. But we'll definitely want, if it's hotter on either side, of course, we're gonna want it a little hotter on the Dutch oven side than the cheap aluminum pan side, right? So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna give it, who knows, we're gonna guess. What do you think? 10 minutes, 20?
Yeah.
So we'll see. So we'll see in a few minutes and see how these turn out. Okay, don't try this at home. I don't know where my shovel is, but we need to put a few more coals right over here on top. So I'm just gonna grab some coals out of here. It's very professional. You have to do it very, very professional like me. There you go, just a few little coals on top. All right, so it's been close to 20 minutes, so we're gonna take the top off of this. I peeked a couple minutes ago and noticed that I had already burnt. I had made the top too hot and I had burnt one, but look at this. This one's perfect. This one's burnt, but your life lesson, does not have to look like Pinterest. These are perfect on Pinterest. They don't have to be perfect. Your life is not Pinterest. Whose life's Pinterest? Snoozeville, right? Boring. We'll see what this one looks like. I haven't looked. Now, if we've burnt all of them, well, then that's a problem. We got to go back to the drawing board. But I don't think we burnt all of them. I need a hot pad. Hang on. All right, let's see what this one looks like. Like I said, this is my first time trying it with, you know, not in a Dutch oven. So it'd be better in a Dutch oven.
Covering up.
Dumped all the ashes on.
This one's going to have ash on it, which I think just adds to the flavor. Pinterest life. But yeah, these look pretty good. We're gonna put some frosting on them. We'll pull one out of here for you so you can see what the bottom looks like. And we'll try them. Ron's over there chomping at the bit, salivating. Get Ron over there. Say hi, Ron.
Hi, everybody.
All right, let's pull these off of here and see what it looks like. All right, so here we go. You see, of course, what the top looks like. And we might have to scoop them out. Usually you just put the frosting on, you take your spoon, and you can just eat it right out of the orange, okay? But you can see it's done in the nice and bready. It's bready. It's done in the center. It looks amazing. You just put the frosting on and get a spoon and eat it right out of the orange. Did you just put butter on yours, or do you have frosting too?
I have a little frosting on there too.
Good plan.
I mean, if you can have butter and frosting, why not have the butter and frosting?
Yeah, both favorites.
So, I want to solve the problem of the burnt roll top. Take a knife, slide across the top.
Oh, brilliant. No one would have ever thought about
There you
that.
go.
That's why
beautiful.
we do tutorials.
It's gonna be a fine day today, I can see. It's gonna be a fine day today, I can see.
Is it edible?
I find it exquisite.
It's gonna be a fine day today.
So we already ate our orange rolls really fast, you guys. We're deciding to make some sausage just because we're still hungry and it sounds good. And Jenny's out getting a few pieces of wood.
We're foraging for twigs so we can keep eating.
Yes. We're gonna have doughies now, doughies and sausage. We're just gonna keep going until lunch and then we'll have lunch. All right, so as you can see, we had some success and some failures. But it was delicious. We really hope you guys take the chance and the time and get outside and go cook something crazy even if you burn it. Ron loved the burn part. You saw the part where Dean scraped off the black
Yeah, there's always a way around it.
part of it, the burnt part of it. And
What does Jenny always say? Finished is always better than...
finish is better than perfect. Ours was finished, very, very finished. Dean was gonna throw away that burnt part and Ron was like, "You gonna throw that away?" And he did that with the stuff we made the night before too.
That's right.
And Jenny said she liked burnt toast and I said we like burnt toast, so we just burned everything. It was on purpose, of course. Okay, so really quick, I wanted to tell you super fast about, I think Jenny mentioned it in last week's video, the So Glamperous event that they're having in Hamilton.
Missouri.
It's Hamilton, Missouri. It's June 1st through the 4th. So if you are an RVer, and you don't even have to be full-time, if you've got a little RV, a glamper or whatever, and you like to do quilting, come to Hamilton, Missouri and be part of that event. We will link that in the description below. So you can check that out. And I did link it. Make sure you click on the link because I tried to find it just on their website and I kind of struggled. And so it's on an evenbright.com website, it looks like. So we linked it for you so you could find it easily. One more quick thing. If you are an RVer, a full-time RVer, or any kind of RVer, and you are a quilter, thank you for joining us. And let us know if there's anything that you would like to see or do. We've just noticed that RV quilters are a little underrepresented on YouTube. We've just discovered this. We travel a lot. If there's any place that you want us to go and do a video on, or anything you want to see or know about, we travel. So tell us where to go. We could maybe check it out for you and do a little video for you.
Yeah, and for our non-sewing or non-quilting subscribers, they're always offering little bits of information that's so helpful.
Yeah, we're always traveling all over the place. So anytime somebody says go here or see this or see that, if we can do it, we'll do it. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for enjoying this adventure with us and our orange rolls. And I was thinking that it would be so fun to have a quilt reminiscent of orange rolls. See if we can get Jenny to do that.
Actually, you know who would love that? Ron.
Ron would make one of them burnt for Ron. Okay, you guys, thanks again for being here with us. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Tell your friends about our channel. We love to travel and have lots of fun adventures and take you with us. Do we have anything else?
I think that's
for
it.
them tonight? Okay, good to see you. And until next time, this is Grassroots Living, reminding you to get down to the grassroots of what makes you happy and live your love.
We're thinking of you. We'll catch you next time.
Peace out.
It's gonna be a fine day.